we've got 3 weeks left. So got some great games on Friday night. Give me one storyline you're interested in as we come to the second. We've come around the second turn of the regular season.
To me, it's a storyline that will not be answered anytime soon, but it will be answered by Christmas, and that's just how many state champions will Central Texas produce. This is something we've talked about really since before the season ever started. We are used to pretty stinking good football around here, and year after year after year, at least in some division of football, whether it is 4A, 2A, 1A, 3A, whatever it might be, we produce at least one state champion, if not more than one. And last year was this anomaly that we didn't really like. Because
we got shut out. Yeah,
we got shut out, and it was the first time in about 15 to 8. I'm trying to remember now, but about 15 years that it had happened. And I feel like we're going to come back with a vengeance this year, in terms of Central Texas producing state champions. And I feel like Martin Live Oak might be locks. And so then you're talking about who beyond them might have a shot. And I think the Lorena Leopards have a shot. I think 3A is pretty good around here, honestly, with La Vega or with Lorena, West, the Groesbeck Goats, who we talked about earlier.
Mm-hmm.
I think those teams are going to play a while. Obviously there's other good teams in the state, and you're going to run into some good teams. And so you got to make plays, but Crawford is another one that I'll throw out there as a team that, has a chance to do something in the playoffs. They were in the state semifinals last year and clicking along pretty well right now.
Well, on that subject, and I'll give you my storyline here in a minute. It's a little bit more micro than macro, but do you think Carthage is insurmountable, or do you think China Spring is crescendoing towards something like beating Carthage and getting beyond that?
Tough question to answer without really getting to see Carthage. And I guess nowadays with streaming, maybe we could take a look at some of these other out of area teams, but we've kind of got our hands full.
We got enough to do.
Yeah, we don't need to be scouting for anyone, but I think it's going to be a tough road to hoe. Carthage is Carthage for a reason. That said, I always feel like the more you play a team, the more it benefits you, whether you win or lose. You learn things, you take things, and you figure out maybe where you need to get better against that particular opponent. The fact that China Spring saw Carthage last year, benefits the Cougars, I think, if they meet again.
Yeah.